Hi all, Taylor from Tay Time here, recapping Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 7, Time for After, next Monday. I have an audition and work. There's a huge chance the recap of the mid-season finale will not come until Tuesday, and I am sorry. So let's recap this episode. Also, third thing. Guys, I get it. Eugene, especially after this episode. Horrible character, we need him to go. Do not hate or threaten Josh McDermitt. He is an actor doing his job. I cannot stress that enough. I don't care that I'm yelling at this point. He is doing his GD job. And people keep sending him death threats and everything. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Ashamed. Ashamed. Anyway, sorry for that mini outburst. This episode, first of all, everybody's going rogue. Rosita's going back to Alexandria, so is Michonne. I think Michonne did kind of change Daryl a little bit, because I'm still not sure what he said to Tara. I honestly don't know. Even from the previews, I cannot tell you what he said to Tara. In terms of Rick, he finally overcame garbage people in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if that's still going to happen. This whole thing about sculpting people is also very weird and bizarre. And I'll get to the end of the episode in a second. Gabriel probably did get infected from those walker guts. Don't know how Negan didn't get it, but... So basically, the dump truck does go into the sanctuary and starts killing people and everything. After a series of things where Eugene finds out that Dwight has been doing all this stuff, and then not telling on Dwight after taping him, what? Eugene, I'm done with you. And yelling at poor Gabriel, who's like dying, and like, even though Gabriel was upset that it didn't work, he was also like, dude, what the hell just happened? I only told you something. By the way, editing and symbolism in this episode, bravo. Bravo. Especially editing. So Eugene did like all this like crazy stuff, and he pretty much has, you know, he's lost all respect from a lot of us, including me. I still respect Josh McDermitt, but the character needs to go. And I think I even said this last night. I hope when he does meet his demise, he remembers all the times Abraham saved his ass, essentially. So now we're going to talk about the end of the episode. First off, somebody else besides Gabriel got the water tower death. Also, I think this proves something that Rick's storyline is about 12 hours behind everybody. Maybe a little less, give or take. Maybe 6, 8. Also, I think the ending, if you all remember the premiere episode with the stained glass portion where he was crying, he seems to be wearing that outfit, so I think that jump forward is going to be shown next week. Now, first off, thank you to all who commented on the Fear the Walking Dead video. I still don't know how Morgan's crossing over. Let's be real. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. But the general consensus and thoughts, including from me, seem to be sometime either between seasons 1 and 3 or 3 and 5. That's the general consensus. This 90-minute season finale, I do think there will be main character deaths. Apparently Carl is one of them, which would be the shocking thing, because that hasn't happened in the books. It would literally be a slap in the face to everybody. We'd literally be like, what? Also, the big rumor is that All Out War would end the first half of season 8, or at least the beginning of the second half, which means we could be heading towards a time jump. Now, there are also a few other possibilities. 1, Heath. 2, Oceanside coming in. I can't believe Oceanside. How did I forget Oceanside? What the... Or 3, and this is a possibility that I'm actually highly considering. Because a lot of people are like, well, they can't kill Daryl or Morgan off. And it's like, just because, you know, they finished filming last week doesn't mean that they pulled what they pulled with Michael Kudlitz and Steven Yeun and paid them through the season premiere of season 7 so that they could just stay in Atlanta. Oh, also, by the way, it was sad seeing Sasha's death all over again. I didn't need to see that. That was really sad. Also, Dwight, the kite drone thing was kind of cool, but I can see your point with shooting it down, but the thing was kind of cool. There could be a possibility we see a character from Fear show up next week. I don't know. If I saw the first couple minutes of Talking Dead, and Chris Hardwick said he had to physically ask them multiple times, what do you mean by shocking? And they were like, it's shocking. So I think a good amount of this episode is just going to be shock after shock after shock after shock after shock. It's not just going to be one thing. We're all going to probably be talking about one thing, but there will be multiple things leading up to this that will be like, what's going on? So anyway, sorry for my rant earlier, but I'm sorry, it had to be said. Please let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. I'll keep you posted about next Monday with the recap of the mid-season finale. Please like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.